Greetings, YouTube. Matt from the Green Arcade. We're back finishing up the soybean field up here. Try to get these done. Testing out these headers. So these headers are different. We tried the 16 meter header. That didn't work with the S7. We tried the 15.2 meter header. That didn't work. We've got the 14.5 meter header. These are all from the MacDon pack. And this one, it definitely does better with the offloading, but it skips. It skips a lot. So we may just have to kind of bite the bullet, so to speak, and go with the deer headers. See if they do any better. The only inconvenience with the deer headers is that you can't put the transport wheels on it. So wherever you stop in the field, wherever you park your header trailer, that's where you'll have to return to put it on, back on the header trailer. So I guess we'll just have to settle for that and deal with that if we're going to use the deer equipment. Because apparently these MacDon headers do not work too well with it. We could go down, the only other MacDon headers there's the 15.2 meter MacDon header, and that one, we tried that one, it didn't work. And the next one down from there is the 12.5. So that would be just a couple meters above the little deer combine, the T560. So yeah, I don't know what to do about that. Giants really should, and this is a Giants thing, not necessarily a Stevie thing. I don't know if Mr. Stevie can do it or not, but they need to have pipe options on these combines. Need to be able to put a longer pipe on them. If we could do that, we wouldn't have to worry about it. I know that JHHG's, I'm pretty sure it's JHHG's combine, the John Deere, I gotta find it here. In here somewhere. Not that one. I think it's that one. This one does have a longer pipe option that comes with it. But we don't get the capacity with this one that we really want. Yeah, so there's the pipe that it comes with. I would say that's probably about the equivalent length of the S7 pipe. But when you look at this, see, look at that. You can put a much longer pipe on there. All the combines need this option. So with that pipe, that one there, you could do the 19.2 meter header on this combine. But again, the only problem is you don't get that capacity that you do with the Stevie combines. Unless we just decide to switch brands. Go back to our kind of Judith Plains, Montana setup, where we use the case disconnect that for a second. It's the only way you can adjust this pipe spout. I always have to go back and look and see which button it is. Come on, which button is it? Gotta be one of these. Does it have to be out to adjust it? Yeah, I guess it has to be out to adjust it. There's the default. Yeah, you can't adjust it while it's folded up. That's interesting. Learning stuff. Yeah, let me go hit these skippers real quick. I may not bother with the little, you know, kind of Morse code style skippers, but these longer passes here, especially this one up here that's got several rows on it, we'll hit that. Hope for better luck next time, so to speak. Yeah, if you want to start baling that alfalfa, you can. There's alfalfa, and then there's one grass field down there just south of the alfalfa fields that needs to be baled. And then we got grass bales everywhere. this little bit right here, and then we're gonna have to move on to our corn. And our corn should be right over here, ready to go. Yep. I guess I didn't get that one field fertilized. I thought it was fertilized. I guess not. Oh well. Maybe it won't take as long. It'll be a little less yield on that one. But the other two fields, I didn't get that one fully fertilized either. Oh, you know why? Because it was concrete. I plowed it up, and I just never went back and fertilized it. That's what it was. Alright, but yeah, they got wheat planted up here. Let's see, what else did they plant? They got canola. Basically, your winter crops. So I think there's wheat down here. Yeah, got some barley right there. Yep. Anyway, we'll go get that corn rolling. Yeah, these little skipper passes are just, it's good if they're all clustered together, but if they're just one little line, there's not enough there to really make a difference. I think we are gonna swap out this header for the deer header. I think there's still some more in that grain cart back there too, Fuzzy. Let's sell this back. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up the grain cart. So probably gonna go with the 45 deer one. Even though it says, when you look at the in-game S7, it says that the 15.2 will work on it. I don't believe that it will when the MacDon wouldn't. So probably just gonna go with the. We have the 10 meter one on. We could always downgrade to that one if we wanted to, I guess, if we needed to. But I'm gonna try the 13.7. We have the 14.5 right now. So let's try the 13.7, and then we'll have to get a have to find the right. Let me see if I can go in here and do it. So that's the 13.7. Where is the? There it is. We need that header cart. That looks good to me. And then we'll get the header. So the 13.7. Go with that. We'll try the 15.2 deer header when we get the X9, I guess. I'm pretty sure we've used that one on there before and it worked. Okay, so. Alright, let's get that. And then I'm going to head down to the shop and pick up the horn hitter. And I'm not going to buy a corn hitter for the little one. For the little deer. We need to get some fuel too. Where is the sign with all the ferry rules on it? Is this it? I really thought there was a sign that said, like, stay in your vehicle or something. Oh, hush up, Mr. UPS man. I'm waiting on the ferry. Alright, I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna stay outside my vehicle and see if it does the same thing again. Maybe it's only with stuff that has a trailer on it or something. It's the only thing really different here. I don't have a trailer on this. It does a little shimmy shimmy, doesn't it though? Shimmy shimmy cocoa pop, shimmy shimmy rock, shimmy shimmy cocoa pop, shimmy shimmy rock. He said biscuit, Triscuit, ice cream, vanilla, something on the top. Ooh, Shalita, walking down the street, in down the wood. I don't know the words. I'm trying to remember all the words and I can't remember them all. Let me go get some fuel. There's the headers we sold back. Let's see, where would be... dried soybeans. Yeah, I guess we need to start drying our soybeans. Cause look at the price on them, $4,271. Looks like you sell them about the same time. June. We gotta make some methane. I was looking at the farm, there's a tank behind one of the buildings back there, and it's got methane written across it. I wonder if you can buy the methane. Right on to the corn. so. Yeah, this is it. Morning, Basil. How's it going? Oh, you just got the game? I like it. It is different in some ways, but I like it. Wish they gave us longer pipes, but other than that, I like it. It'd be nice to have a longer pipe. Trying to remember if I bought another bag of barbecue sun chips. I got a bag over here and it's almost empty. Did I buy another bag or do I need to buy another bag? I thought I bought another bag. I just don't know what I did with it. Not in here. It may still be in like the store bag hanging. I have my garage, and then my garage comes in, and then I have like my utility room, and then I have like a mud room. So yeah, I may have hung it up in there. or set it in there on a table or something. I have to investigate that. I don't know. I don't know what I did with that. Pretty sure I bought another bag. Along with something else, and I'm trying to remember what was the something else. What something else? Wasn't popcorn. Wasn't handy snacks. Oh, crackers. That's what it was. Ritz crackers. I bought some Ritz crackers. So if I find the Ritz crackers, that's probably where the sun chips are. The barbecue sun chips. So the plan is to buy these fields regardless of what crops in them or not. And if we want to harvest it, we'll harvest it. So like that wheat field back there, we buy that, we'll probably go ahead and harvest that. Once we get everything harvested out of these fields, then we'll come back and plow them up. Unless it's something we don't want to harvest, we'll come back and plow them up and then merge them together and probably expand them just a little bit. I could see us plowing out to like an imaginary line just past the bushes on the edge there. Kind of just draw like a straight line on the edge of the bushes there. So not quite all the way to the road. There'll still be a little grass there, but plow enough to get rid of all the bushes. That's after we sell our wood chips. We got a lot of wood chips. I may need to take out a little more loan, just to give us a little cushion, just in case. And then we'll pay that back no problem once we sell the chips. Doing that thing again. You lock in the thing and then it decides to just turn on its own. It only does it when the lines are off. It'll just do a complete curve by itself. I don't know why. Can't prove it or anything to Giants because the lines are off. And you don't want to keep the, sometimes you don't want to keep the lines on. You try to have faith that things will work, and they don't usually work. What all we got around us? I know we got wheat north of us here. Pretty sure a lot of these are withered. Yeah, that's withered. There's some canola south of us, so we may actually harvest those. And just plow these other ones up. Just hold off on merging any of it together till we get those harvested. See, a lot of this can be merged together. This cluster here could. I think all of this could, really. Right in there. None of these could. This one maybe with these. Yeah, maybe with that one. With these down here, we could probably do a nice big field there, but you gotta kind of see where the highways are. Don't want to plow under any highways. Hey, Puma Plow, thanks for the raid. I was watching your stream, by the way, on the side over here. Had a whole big cotton operation going on over there. You guys are watching here on my channel and you haven't followed Puma Plow already, make sure you go give Puma Plow a follow. I think we're both playing the same map. He's on Stevie's Riverbend 4X as well. Big cotton operation. I'm kind of wanting to get into that. I'm wanting to get into everything. Boy, look at all the stuff. Whoa, look at all that stuff. Look at the, what do you call them? Emotes. But yeah, I do appreciate the raid. He'll be back tonight live again. I think he said 6 p.m. So he's probably, I think, maybe going to be working on Christmas lights. He usually has a huge Christmas light display. I haven't done outdoor Christmas lights in a while. They really don't want me up on a ladder. I may still have to climb one at some point. I don't know. I kind of want to do it, but I just had leaf filter installed on my house, so I don't really want to. I don't want to mess any of that up. I guess I could get those lights. They have the lights now. I wonder if John has seen those. They have the lights, right, that you can install, like you screw them in, and they change colors. So you can use them as Christmas lights. You can use them as regular, like outdoor lights. You can use them as whatever holiday you want to use them. You can change the colors. So if you wanted to do like 4th of July, you can make them red, white, and blue. I'm thinking about getting those. I may have to have somebody install them for me, because again, they don't want me up on a ladder. But I'm thinking about getting those. That might be a good idea. And it's all like remote control, so you don't have to. Well, it's some kind of remote control. I think you actually control them on your phone. Someone said flood you with emotes. Like usually the only emotes I have in here are gonna be from Tomcat and maybe a few other of y'all. I think Trent's put them in. I think Big Al's put them in before. Somebody else used to do emotes. Who used to? Somebody else used to do emotes in here. I've slept a few times since then. I think Sean's done them before too. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool to have. And you can leave them, that's the thing, they go under the, like under the trim of your house, so they don't get like rained on or weathered on or anything. And then you can make them whatever color you want. So if you wanted to do like Halloween colors, what would that be? Like orange and green and purple for Halloween. And then if you want to do Christmas, you could do like all warm white or multicolored or red and white. Or you could do for Valentine's, if you wanted to do Valentine's, you could do like red and pink and probably cool white maybe. And then Easter, you could do like your lighter green and yellow and probably white, full white, maybe pink blends, something like that. Oh, do you have those lights up on the front of your house right now? Like the ones that you control with your phone, that you can make them any color you want? I've been thinking about that. I'm like, that would be the best thing because you don't have to get up there and put them up, take them down, put them up, take them down. These you install like with a drill, so you like just screw them in. I think they have brackets that they just screw in up there, and um, they're permanent lights, so you can use them as. Oh, you already got them. Cool. I wanna see those when you take the pictures of your Christmas lights this year. Um, but yeah, you can use them as regular lights. So you just want to turn on your porch light, turn on your Christmas lights. You just pop them up, and then that's your outdoor light. I think the red, white, and blue would be really cool. Like come July 4th during the summer, have you a little barbecue and turn on your red, white, and blue lights. Brought to you courtesy of the red, white, and blue. It's time for another Dr. Pepper. Yep. Good stuff. Oh, there's Fuzzy. Hang on. I got it. I got my pipe. There you go. Yes, that's them. That's them. That's the same brand name and everything. That's what I need. Let me add that to. How do I add that to? Let me open in browser. And let me bookmark that later. Bookmark. Yes, that's what I need. Cool beans. I'd probably put them all the way around my house. I'd put them in the front and the back. That way, if I ever have a, if I ever, have like a backyard party, that doesn't sound right. But if I ever have a party in my backyard, like a barbecue or something like that, then I'll have them back there too. Kind of like a cafe lighting style. Cafe lights. $200 yeah. 75 scene modes. Or you can get a white wire or a black wire. So I guess if your trim is black, maybe that would be better. I think white would be better for me. Hey, those are on sale too. That's what I need right there. Is that like the Black Friday deal? Your mom just said she wouldn't let you go to your backyard party. Huh? Probably a better way of putting that. There's probably... I don't know. We were going over a lot of the words that were really not supposed to probably be saying. There's a lot of words that I guess the kids nowadays have redefined what they mean. So to go down the short list, you can't say cake anymore. Can't say taco. Can't say cookie. I'm trying to think. There's some other ones. I done forgot what a lot of the other ones are. Oh yeah, 6-7. That's a big one right now. Everybody's like, "What is 6-7? What is 6-7?" And only the students and me. I know what it is because I googled it one day. But 6-7 just means like so-so. It doesn't really mean anything. And I'm thinking, why don't you guys just say so-so? Why does it gotta be 6-7? But apparently I don't know. It's a thing. It's the trend. It's trendy. I don't know. 6-7. I know Jenny's number was 867-5309. Is there anything that you would be doing wrong to cause the round balers to run out of mesh immediately? Not to my knowledge. I mean, I would assume maybe the larger... I would think maybe the larger size bales would probably use the wrap quicker, logically, but do you guys know, is that a thing? Are the round bales using mesh too quick? Is that like a bug or anything? Oh, there you go. So trying to bale like a modded crop. Yeah, that makes sense. A lot of times there's mod conflicts that come up with stuff, and that might be a mod conflict right there. Are you trying to do clover or alfalfa or something like that? That might be it. I know we did the clover and alfalfa over on Judith Plains, and that was a very, very high yield over there. We didn't use a baler though. We had Stevie's pickup wagons, so we just picked it up loose. I knew over there, that being a 4X map and everything, that would be crazy to have that many bales on the map at one time. Of course, you know, I've broken that rule here already, because there's grass bales everywhere. We got, look over there. Look over between those cornfields. See all those bales over there? Got a little flicker going on too with the shader. But we got grass bales in between all these fields. I mean, literally almost all the fields. There are grass bales sitting down just like that. I think there's even some at the end of this field. Yep, there's some down there too. The only place I didn't mow was over there. I mowed up there, over there, over between those two fields too, between these fields, down south. I think I already picked up all the bales down south of here though. And then there's a ton of bales over there in the northeast part, and then there's a few bales down in the southeast part. And then we got the bales at home. Those are our dedicated grass fields though. Grass and alfalfa. And the only reason this curved at the end of the field like this and why it's not in a straight line is because I let it set it up automatically for the steering assist. And the corner down there, corners are kind of rounded out. This field is going to get merged into the field north and south, and which way is that? West of it. So it doesn't matter. It's going to get redone. So this is the only time we're going to harvest this field as it is right now. So yeah, this field, this is the field we're in, this one right here. So this one, this one, this one, and this one are going to get merged together. All of these over here are going to get merged together. This field and probably these down here are going to get merged together. So there's going to be a lot of merging. Going to have a lot of mergers going on. And it won't be like the Sears Kmart merger where it doesn't mean anything. It's going to be an efficient merger of fields. Was it cornstalk? Oh yeah. So I could see cornstalk doing that because that's a higher yield. So yeah, probably so. What is the mod to the top left of your speed with the P and drivetrain? P and drivetrain. Oh, that is enhanced vehicle mod. You can find that on GitHub. Enhanced vehicle mod. Basically, it does other stuff, but mainly I got it for one reason. I got it for the GPS/steering assist option with it. What that does is it allows us to lock in whatever direction we want to go and whatever increment we want to go, whether it's a field or not. So if you have a large meadow grass field that is not an actual field, you can still use technically GPS in that area. Really easy to use once you set it up too. Yeah, there's some maps and probably some mods that enable that to where you can bale straw where you can enable where like corn does straw, and then I think there's some that actually are like the corn stalk, so their yields are probably higher. Their bale volumes would probably be higher because of what it is. There you go. Jeff put it in the Puma Plow Discord channel there for you. But yeah, see, I can deactivate the in-game one, so I'm gonna turn it off, and you can hear it when I activate it. Hear it? So that locks me in at 0.0, which is straight north. And then I can disengage it and re-engage it. And I've got mine set up now to increments of 5. I did have it at 10. But now I've got it set up to increments of 5, and that seems to work okay. Thought about going even lower. Going to like increments of 2.5 maybe or something. If it'll let me do that. I don't know if it'll let you do 2.5. Maybe 2s or 3s. 5 seems to work okay though. Sometimes you'll get some crazy angled fields like that, but is Thanksgiving this week? That's this week, isn't it? Here's another grass bale. We're probably going to be finding grass bales just for a while. Until we, like, plow these areas up. This coming Thursday. Okay. I probably need to get some stuff then. I need to get some rolls. And some pies. Make sure I got some canned cranberry sauce. What else? Got turkey. Corn. I'll make the dressing. The corn. I need to get with my brother because usually I go to my brother's. But we'll make the dressing. I'm a big mac and cheese guy. You can have mac and cheese on Thanksgiving. You can have mac and cheese for Christmas. Mac and cheese is like a staple. You gotta have mac and cheese. But definitely corn and either green beans or green bean casserole. It doesn't matter. You can't go wrong with any kind of green beans. The dressing, the turkey. I'm going down. What am I forgetting? You need a cranberry sauce emote. Gotta be. Make sure it's the either in the can or like rounded out like the shape of the can. It's got to be in that shape. That's the only way to do cranberry sauce. Is the cranberry sauce that comes in the can. Smashed taters, yeah, I can see that. Cream corn casserole. I like the hot buttered rolls. Gotta get those. Skins or no skins? I'm not really prejudiced on any of that. I could eat it both ways. I've done baby bakers. I've done wedges. And those have skins, and it really don't matter to me. I could eat it either way. Traditionally, mashed potatoes, probably just, no skins, but, baby bakers, potato wedges, baked potatoes, anything like that I'm all right with. I'm getting hungry talking about all this food. Gotta get with my brother and see when we're doing that, cause I gotta work Thanksgiving Day. So there will probably be a Saturday or Sunday, I would imagine, where I'll be not streaming and probably going and doing that. Figured Saturday would probably be better. Probably a Saturday somewhere down the very soon down the line somewhere. Just about got this field done. Get those two small ones over there. Won't take too long. And then I don't know if we'll get to the wood chip sale today. What time is it? Oh, probably not. Maybe first thing tomorrow. Probably just dive right into selling the wood chips and moving up to spring and getting a lot of these fields hopefully merged together. Probably need to go ahead and invest in some equipment, cotton pickers and forage harvester, because I really want to do chaff, but it's looking like we're probably going to have to wait till next year to do that, but we need to go ahead and get that equipment so we're ready to go. Gotta get ready to go. Say if we see an X9 or something come up for sale, may have to trade in that little small deer combine and put some money towards that. Enhance the vehicle mod. Alright. I told you, Fuzzy, there's bales everywhere. There's literally bales everywhere. We got bales here. I picked them up all down in the southwest. But everywhere else, there are bales. Do a quick fly around. So here we are up here. So we got bales up here. All around. Bales all around this area. All around this field. And all around the southern part of this big field. And on both sides of the highway over here. Bales up here. I'll be interested to see. I'm going to go into the career mode and see on the statistics page. Just to see how many bales. Wasn't there a way to used to do that with the XML? What's that under? Is that under farms or is that under items? Kind of curious to see how many I've actually created. Oh, let's see. That. What is that under? Farming Simulator 25. What is that under? It's got to be under like the save game. It's got to be that one right there. I think it is under farms, or is it under items? I don't know. Let me look under farms and see if it's in there. It might be under items. Okay, there's the cut tree count. So far I've cut 848 trees. I'm looking. That's the cut tree count. Oh, there it is. Bale count. So far, as of this moment, the bale count sits at 1,368. Yeah. So far, we have baled 1,368 bales. So it is under farms, yeah. That's the bale count's in there, the tree count's in there. A lot of other little factoids are in there. I wish Giants would put the statistics page in the multiplayer so you can see it without having to go into your XML, but you know. Yeah, there are bales everywhere. A lot of bales over here. I know the north side of this big field, they're all down it. And then they're all down kind of the sides. Down here too. I know down through here there's a bunch of them. They're kind of lying out. They're kind of lying out in these bushes, so they're hard to see. The north side up here's got them. They're really easy to see on the north side because the grass has been mowed and there's no bushes up there. It's just short cut grass. But there's bales all down the in betweens. Lots of bales around the border of the field. I actually found some bales from the last time. I just stacked them up over here. Where is Phil when you need him? I don't know. I hadn't talked to Phil in forever. Talked to old man not too long ago, but I guess they both got busy with work and probably life, and I don't know. Phil might even be married by now. I ain't talked to him in so long. Come get that tractor too. Let's see. I did a lot of baling down here somewheres. Yeah, there's lots of bales. They're everywhere. We ain't gonna run short on grass anytime soon, though. Is rye? Rye must be a winter crop. Because they planted rye in this field. And it's in its early growth stage. Rye. Yeah, you plant rye in September and October. Then you harvest that in June. Empty this real quick. This one up here is fully fertilized, so the yield might be a little bit higher on it. So this is a 12-meter corn header. So, we got all the corn harvested. Got our new combine. So I think that's going to be it for today. Make sure you guys catch John. He should be back around 6 p.m. today. To catch us, we'll be back hopefully 7 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. Make sure you hit the follow button. If you haven't subscribed on YouTube, youtube.com/thegreenarcade, make sure you do that. And yeah, we'll be back hopefully selling some wood chips in the morning. And then we're hopefully going to be able to buy some things, buy some land. Really want to buy some land. And then do a lot of probably plowing and a lot of fun stuff like that. So if we don't see you tomorrow, have a happy Thanksgiving. Gobble gobble. Make sure you don't eat too much. You know, too much turkey. Eat a lot of turkey, sleep a lot. It's got that stuff in it. Alright, ooh, that's a downhill right there. Look at that. Alright, guys, until the next time, remember you reap what you sow. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. We'll see y'all in the next one. Have a good one.